Hello fellow Sudokans and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku puzzle. It's Sunday the 31st of December 2023, last day of the year, last New York Times Sudoku puzzle of the year. Excuse me. And I've just driven past the stage where I was last year. Last year we had friends or family from the Netherlands, ex-family if you like, from the Netherlands over, and we were at a particular noisy place last year, and I noticed people are already getting ready there. It's about 5 p.m. here. It's almost dark, soon be dark, so the celebrations will be beginning soon. Some people began their celebrations very early. About 11 a.m. I walked to the market and there was a group of half a dozen revelers. I'm not sure if they were actually really drunk from last night or if they were preparing for tonight, but they were totally smashed, and that was 11 a.m. So I guess they were people who know how to celebrate hard. If you're celebrating hard, do it safely, please. What else is going on? We have this saying about the blind leading the blind in English, which is a kind of derogatory phrase. Some people might jump to a conclusion that that's what this website is. This YouTube channel is me leading other no-hopers of playing Sudoku. Hopefully it's not quite like that. But the blind leading the blind, I think I may have mentioned it before, but that is actually a real thing in Thailand. I mention this because I just happened to see 4 blind people being escorted out of a department store. I don't mean in a bad way. I mean actually literally being escorted. But they do this in Thailand, whereby I believe it must be that the person in the front has the least restricted vision. You know, can see slightly more than other people. Maybe it's blind in one eye and partially sighted in another or something. And then they go arm in arm. They link arms and walk in a row, in a line, I should say, down the street. It's a really weird thing. So when you say blind leading the blind, yeah, that is actually a real thing in Thailand. It seems to work. I mean, well, they use it, so I guess it works. Now, let's get on with the game of Sudoku, shall we? I spy with my little eye something beginning with New York Times special. This is going to be weird, but before I see anything else, I've seen these 4 numbers across here, 7, 9, 2 and 1, and that's going to put 7, 9, 2 and 1 in those squares there. I think my eyes are getting tuned into these games a bit more. 7, 9, 2, 1. Right, so 7, that's easy. We've got 7 down there, 7 across there, so that's going to be our 7. Now that means we've got 2, 9 and 1 in these squares here. Any help on 2, 9 or 1? We've got 1s across there. And the 2 and the 9, not yet. But anyway, what's left? So 2, 9, 1 in those squares. This is going to be 4, 5, 6. 5s are done. 4, so that's going to put 4s into those squares. 4 blocking down here, 4 blocking down here, and 4 across there. That's going to be a 4. How about the 6s? 6s there. No, maybe not. That's a bit of a weird way to begin. There's probably easy numbers to be had, but that's something that I just happened to spot. So if I spotted it, I'm going to tell you. There's a 7 blocking up here, 7 up here, 7 across there. There is our 7. 7 across here, 7 across here. Yeah, I guess there would be some easy ones somewhere. Clearly there are. 7 down here, 7 down here, and 7 across there. There's our 7. 7 back this way, down and down. 7 finished. Any more of those triples and quadruples and pairs that block across in the New York Times manner? All right, let's go through one by one. So I'm going to draw in a few blue squares as well to help me, I think, just to remember the patterns. Twos in this column are only there. Twos in this column have to be there because of our twos blocking across, right? And twos over here are like that. I mean, twos could be, you know, like here or here. I'm just saying in this particular column. What else do we need in that column? 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 6. Okay. Right, let's get back to what I was doing. So, ones, twos, threes. Threes are there. Okay, we've got 4 blocking across here and 4 up there. 4 is in one of these two squares, so this can't be 4, can it? That must be 4. Oh, let's come back now. This, let's refocus on this. I said 1, 2, 7, 9 in these 4 squares, didn't I? So now we see the 6 blocking there. That's going to be the 6. That's going to be the 5. Yeah, of course. Start again. We've got 8 blocking this square, so that's going to be an 8, and then 3 will finish this row. 3 blocks up here and 3 blocks across there. There's our 3. Okay, 6 blocks this square here. Now, if we look up here, 6 goes up there, 6 goes across there, so 6 is in one of these two squares there. So 6 blocks that square and 6 blocks that square. That must be a 6. Ah, 5 and 8 up here. Here's a New York Times pair. 5 and 8 up here, 5 and 8 across. So that is actually a pair of 5 and 8. I saw the 5 earlier. Now I've just seen that it's also an 8. So what else do we know about 8s? Let's see. We've got 8s there now. Any news from down below? Not really. No. Okay, but this is 5 and 8. So let's see if we can get anything else. So 1's in those squares. 2, here we go. 2 blocking up here, 2 up here, and we know that this is 5 and 8, so that must be a 2. What else? We've got 3's in those squares. Do we know anything about 9? I don't think we do. Ah, I've got something, but I have no idea if this is actually going to mean anything, but I do notice something. I've got 3 and 4 blocking this square, and I've got 3 and 4 blocking this square. That means those squares are only 3 or 4. And no. And these squares are 1 or 9. And big letdown, because that doesn't give me anything. Big letdown, big letdown. I was hoping that might give me something useful. I'll just go through these quickly and see if I can spot anything else. If not, I shall switch to pencil marks to finish the game. Otherwise, I should be here forever. I'll be here into next year. Literally. I know ones are somewhere along the bottom row here. And I know that twos are up there. Ah, so if ones are along the bottom row here, and 2 and 3 block across here, that means those 3 squares must contain 1, 2 or 3 only. So that might help. 1, 2 or 3. So this is not 1, 2 or 3. It's got to be 4, 5. And we've got 5 blocking down here. That's our 5 and that's our 4. Yeah. If you weren't sure about how I got the ones were blocking down here like this. That's how I knew that ones were somewhere along there. Okay, great. Six, 8, 9. Well, missing numbers across here are 1, 6, 8, 9. Right. 6 and 8 block down here. So this has got to be 1, 9. Now, did I have a 1, 9 pair up here before? I did, didn't I? Was it this square which has 1, 9? I can't remember now. Or was it this? What was going on there for? Yes, it was this square. 1, 9 was here and here, right? Yes, that was 1, 9, 1, 9. Okay, so now we know that's a pair of 1 and 9. So this is not 1 or 9. It's going to be 2 or 5, which doesn't do it. Yes, it does, because we've got 5 across here. If you remember, we had our 5, 8 up here, didn't we? So that must be 5, and that must be 2. Wow. Last game of the year, I'm doing much better than I anticipated. There's a 2. And this is going to be a 6. Well, I'm going out on a good note this year, actually. Finding things... I don't know if I'm going to finish without pencil marks, but I mean finding things that I don't often see. So that's a good thing. So now I'm going to go back through the digits to try to work out what's what. Now I know 1 is somewhere along there. What do we know? We have 1s in those squares. 1's like that. And 1's like that. Do we get anything out of that? I don't think so. Not really. Okay, 2s. Aha, that's a pair of 1 and 2. Yeah, 1 and 2 blocking across there. So that's 1 and 2. This is going to be 9. Which will give us 9s over there. What's left here? 4, 6. Is that any good? No. 2. We've got at least 5 and 6 in those squares. Oh, 7 is done. Oh, that's a pair. Okay, so because of our 8's up here, that puts 8's in those squares, and that's also a pair of 8 and 2. This is a pair of 8 and 2 in those squares. So this and this will be 3 and 9, and we've got the 9 blocking there, so that's going to be our 9, and that will be our 3. And this is 2 and 8. What else? So we're looking for 3, 4, 9, I think. 9's there. 3, 4, don't know. This is a pair of 1 and 3 now, right? Because this was 5 and 8, and now we've got the 3 blocking up there, so that's our 3, and that's our 1. Then 1 across here, there's our 1. 1 down here puts 1 in that square, and 1's to the bottom. Gives us digit 1 there, finally. 1 across here and down there. There's 1. I think I needed all those. Never mind. That's 1 finished. Missing number here is a 2. 1 more to go here. That is a 9. 9 across here, across there, and up there. There goes our 9. This is 2 and 8, wasn't it? So the remaining digits here are not 2 or 8. They are 4 and 3. 3 blocking across there. There's our 3. There's our 4. 4 blocking down here. There's our 4. 4 across there. There's our 4. The last number here is a 6, isn't it? 6. Yes. And the missing number here is an 8. 8 blocks up there. That puts 8 in that square. The missing number here is a 2. 2 blocking down here. There's our 2. And this is a 3. 3's across there and 3 down. Well, this is a rather a satisfying game for me, actually, to finish off 2023. 4's the last number to get there. Because I've played it in a non-dumb way, you know. Sometimes I miss so many things just from being dumb. I'm not dumb, but I just do dumb things sometimes when it comes to Sudoku, right? So that's if you play the game in a way that isn't dumb, it's quite satisfactory. 8 blocking down there. There's the 8. And what I mean is, if I can basically, what I mean is, if I can actually remember things. Oh no, that's no good because 8's are there. What's at the end of these rows now? We're looking for 9 and something. 9 blocking down there. There's the 9, and the something was a 6. And now there's just 1 number missing there, which is a 9, I think. And so 2 blocking across there puts 2 in that square there, and this will be a 5. 5 blocks across there. There's our 5. 5 blocks up here. Here's the 5. This is the 8, I know. 8 blocks. 8 will be in this square. This is going to be 6. 6 blocks up there. There's our 6. And to finish, 9 does it. Okay. Took me a while to get there, but did manage it without pencil marks. And managed to kind of understand the grid quite well. Don't know why. Just because it's the end of the year, maybe. Anyway, see you around. Take care.